There is uh there is a way outside of this so-called gender war, and the way out of it is, well, there's a lot of ways out of it. There's only really one way out of it. But I would say from your own individual choice, speaking to black men, Deuteronomy chapter 22 verses 13 to 21. A father was to present evidence that his daughter was a virgin on her wedding night. This evidence was called a token of virginity. Oh, right, right. In other words, our people, when we were in our land and we were following our customs, one of the customs of the Most High, the Holy One of Israel, the great I am that I am, was virginity. Yes, it was virginity that was taken away from us as the people. He said, was it Jeremiah? Thou shalt discontinue the customs that I gave you. Well, one of the customs was a man was supposed to marry a virgin. You were supposed to be the first and the only one in. That was considered the greatest gift that a woman could give a man. Is she would bestow her virginity upon one man. We are so far removed from our customs that if you was to ask an average black man, is it a priority for him to find a woman that is a virgin? And he will look at you like you are insane, because he himself, his brain, his experience is awash in baby momism. It's awash in that. It really is. You know, me and the brother used to talk about that a long time ago. How these dudes be talking about, I like a woman with experience. Really? So you want a woman that's a former corn star? Is that what you're talking about, Pookie? Is that what you're talking about? You see, once you read the Bible, it tends to elevate your mind. It should. If you read the real Bible, which is Genesis to Malachi, then you would be thinking the way I'm thinking. If you're going to marry somebody in today's world, she needs to be a virgin. You need to be the only one in. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about the benefits of that? Right? But we are so far removed from our actual customs, right? If you didn't understand, this was not a well researched video. I'm just laying in bed. The Israelite custom was that a man would seek a woman of his own, of his own tribe, his own people, and then they would engage in some negotiations with the families, right? And then there was a price to have been paid. The price is laid down in the Old Testament. I read it every week and I can't think of it. It's silver shekels. It is silver shekels. Right? It's silver. It is literally silver. Is the price. Matter of fact, Let me get up out of bed. Let me get up out of bed. I'm gonna look for the book. I'm gonna look for the book. I've been laying around on the Sabbath. I just lay around all day, and sometimes I read the Word. And yeah, I got it right here. So let me see if I can find it in time. You know how it is, right? Uh, uh, oh boy. And it's so hot that I can't turn on the AC because it is the Sabbath. We don't do any work on the Sabbath, so I wait until the Sabbath is over. And then the Deuteronomy chapter 22:13-21. If a man marries a woman who is not a virgin, she shall be stoned. You see? So, I'm probably not going to, well, it talks about, this one was 50 shekels of silver. But there is to be there is to be some money exchange to the parents, because the children were considered the property of the parents. And once that was done, and then there would be a nice celebration, like a lot of these other nations do, a couple of days or whatever. Then the man would go into the woman, have sex with her, and then he would grab a cloth which indicated he broke the hymen and the blood was flowing, and then he would leave the room and hand it to her father, and that would be a permanent reminder that that marriage was done the right way. Because according to the law of the Bible, if she is presented as a virgin and she is not, that is the death penalty according to the Bible. So, we have to, you black men that still want black women, and you don't have any children, and you got a lot of money, you got a good career, I would say that you need to look into uh, getting a virgin. And if you do that, they obviously are not going to like that men are taking this stand. But men need to start taking a stand like this. Men need to demand virginity. All the things they're asking for. Okay, you have to make over 100,000 a year. You got to have 6 foot tall, 6-pack abs, a 10-inch long penis. Great, I can provide you all of that. Now let's talk about your virginity, and this is when the conversation is over, because I think the black men need to be demanding virginity at this stage of our development.